Welcome back, trainers, and Ghost OG is back in the Ultra League, but this is going to be the Ultra Premiere, so we're going to have an absolute blast, so we don't have to worry about any stinking Giratinas or anything like that. We still do have trouble, like this Charizard, but we are going to be pairing it up with Feraligatr Shadow and Skeledirge. Skeledirge Shadow, whenever that comes out, is going to be amazing. Already a good Pokemon, and it doesn't even have its Community Day, and it's still very meta. Alright folks, let's have a little fun here. Shadow Venusaur is going to be doing its Shadow Venusaur thing and destroying everything. We got Talonflames to Poliwraths, alright? It's going to be putting in the absolute work. So let's have a little fun here. Ghost OG is back, folks. Let's get it. Alrighty. Into the commentary here, we do have a shieldless opponent with a Gengar full health getting one-shotted there by the Skeledirge's Shadow Ball, and we have this matchup here up against the Glade. Now, if they did have Synchronoise, we could potentially be in trouble if they were able to reach it, but we already had a shield, so it wasn't looking too good, and something you don't see too often, a Charizard backing out from a match up against a Venusaur. I know, they were not in a good position. Next game, we're met with a Scrafty. This is going to go both ways now. Super effective, 4 times effective with the Disarming Voice, but they're also going to be super effective with the Foul Play. And we're going to go ahead and let that go as we do resist a counter. We don't need to worry about that, while our Incinerate is just burning right through it, letting the Disarming Voice go and bringing in a Talonflame here. So we do have the Feraligatr to take care of that, of course. And I do believe if this is the match that Venusaur is the one that's going to be taking out that damn Talonflame, as a matter of fact. Alright, so here we go, down we go. And we're going to go ahead and bring in Feraligatr, and we have 2 shields. I think we let this go, actually. Yeah, it's a Brave Bird, unfortunately doing a lot, and that's one of the reasons why you may want to run it, because it can just do a lot and take your opponent by surprise there when you do want to retreat. Alright, now we see another Venusaur out here, still holding on to 2 shields. Now at this point, yeah, it's looking okay. I still understand the situation here. We do need to get a shield out of them, and I know they're going to be baiting me from now on with Frenzy Plant. Should have shielded up the first Sludge Bomb. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, don't worry. I've been using Venusaur for a long time, so let's see what we can do. But there's a Talonflame there. Alright, we got the shield. Now it's game on. It's on now, baby. So they do not have Charge Move ready to go. So what we're going to do is just throw the Frenzy Plant to take out this Talonflame with the Frenzy Plant, and then get to the Frenzy Plant yet again and take out this Venusaur. Wow, this thing is amazing. One of my favorite Pokemon for sure. If you're watching this at the tail end of the Rocket event, hopefully you have a good one. I wasn't able to find a Pidgey. Then again, I wasn't really looking too hard. I should probably get out there right after this video. Alright, anyways, what do we have going on here is Skeledirge. We swapped into it with our Feraligatr, and this is a good matchup. We'll let the Shadow Ball go, more than likely. That's what they're going to do. Disarming Voice, sounds good to me. Alright, getting to the Hydro Cannon, we do have higher attack, so we'll be able to win that CMP. Plus, I go with the higher attack for Alligator in case I do run into another one, and we will win that CMP. I do believe this attack is going to be sitting at 14. And we're getting to the next Hydro Cannon here, which was pretty important. This is awesome. Really do enjoy Feraligatr. Definitely one of those things that you want, and I've seen a ton of those for sure. Alright, so we're back into this matchup up against the Magnezone, so it was a good lead for us up against this thing here. Letting that go, and it is going to be a wild charge. We're just going to go ahead and farm them down. I thought I was going to be able to, so unfortunately we're just going to use our shield here. But we do have a ton of energy in that Venusaur, and they're actually bringing in Virizion. I went for her Shadow Ball, just a blind throw. Oh, it's not Virizion. Same typing, I was just looking at the types. It's Chestnut. Bringing in the Venusaur, and they just back out. I mean, yeah, it's over there. Alright, moving it on here, folks. Let's keep it going. We're met with the Clefable. This is a good lead for us here, so we have 2 Pokemon that can handle this no problem at all. And we can let all of these moves go as we'll be resisting them. For the Venusaur, we don't resist the Meteor Mash, so the better matchup is going to be with the Skeledirge here. This Dazzling Gleam, okay, sounds good. Farming them down there, and we have a lot of energy. Still in the green and 2 shields. This is just amazing. Now we're going to just go straight for the Shadow Ball. More than likely we're going to get a shield out of them. Yeah, we should have went for Disarming Voice. You know how it goes. So we will shield this up here. Venusaur is going to be able to handle this. Obviously, we do not want Feraligatr to go up against that whatsoever. And do they want a double shield? I do believe they do. Yeah, oh my goodness. Should have freaking went for a couple of Disarming Voices. But hey, woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? Letting that Trailblaze go, they just raise their attack, and then they get in a quick move. Oh my goodness, how frustrating. Alright, I think we may let this Brutal Swing go here. It's going to do a lot. Okay, we have to look out for some sort of a catch. Nice. Throwing the Frenzy Plant. Going to be able to take them out. Still holding onto a shield. What is in the back? Show me something good. A Poliwrath. It is a wrap. They back out, and we take that win with the Ghost OG. You better believe it. Oh, it's going to be a good old Ghost OG night, too. Yeah, got a new pen. And I was telling everybody that I was going to watch Robin Hood. I'm probably going to watch Robin Hood, but I'm feeling more like Sword in the Stone. And I'm talking about those old Disney movies, right? The classic VHS. I'm pulling out and gonna have to dust them off. Good old stuff. Anyways, up against the Dragonite here, and we'll let this go. I think we barely survive. Oh, heck yes. Skeledirge is such a good Pokemon. It took me a minute to get over the design, which would have made it, what would have made it better is take off the flames that go around its head. Like, give it a whole head of flame. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? It looks like a grandpa thing or something. And taking out the Dragonite there and immediately swapping into the Venusaur. Still holding on to one shield. This is unfortunately not going to KO. They're going to have about 1 HP left, I think. Or, no, about 4 or 5. And they survive. It is going to be a normal one. Well, it's purified, so it's not taking that extra damage. And we do have an Empoleon in the back with Steel Wing, which is fine. We can handle this. It's doing a decent amount of damage, but we'll be able to take care of business here. Getting to the next one, and we're going to quick move down the Ampharos here. Down goes the Empoleon. See you later, buddy. And we take the win with Venusaur yet again. This thing is just absolutely monstrous. Next game, we're met with an Ampharos coming back for revenge. Another Purify. Well, maybe it's the same one trying to sneak in here and take me out. And it wants another shot at this battle here. Gonna go ahead and go for the Disarming Voice this time and not screw this up while sneaking an Incinerate through. Oh man, this game is so funny. But you just don't know they don't know the mechanics how to stop you. Give me a break. I mean, yeah, look, there is skill in that. Sometimes you can stop them, but a lot of times the game is just skippy and laggy, and you just have no say. Anyways, we'll leave that topic alone there. And going for another Disarming Voice. We are playing a shieldless game. We both wanted to double down, and here we are, except for I was winning this outcome here. I wanted to catch this. Kind of wanted to catch this with my Feraligatr, but that's all right. Bringing in the Venusaur, we're going to be able to outpace them. They immediately swap into a Talonflame, and we're going to go for the Hydro Cannon. This will KO. Oh yeah, you better believe it. Imagine a Shadow Talonflame. Man, there's just so much. This game is just, it's going to keep going and going and going and going and going and going. It's great. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right. This is why, I don't want to always be so negative all the time. It's good to bring up things here and there, but who am I to say? I don't want to be negative. Look, I'm just honest. Next game, what do we have? An Ampharos? Oh, no. Okay. I'll take it. I mean, it's, Brutal Swing. Super effective. But, hey, it's all right. It won't KO us here, so let's... But with the accumulating quick moves, no, we still will survive this. And do they want a shield? This will KO. This will be a Shadow Ball here. Do they want to double up on those shields? Again, another Ampharos doing that? No. They let it go, bring in Togekiss, and this is just perfect. I don't want to swap because we have a Venusaur that's going to be able to be aligned here just right. Now, I was waiting for them after this. You're going to notice something. So they're going to shield this up. I had a feeling they were going to swap, so I do not throw. They were waiting to catch another Sludge Bomb. I'm pretty sure on their Poliwrath here, so check it out. I don't even have my fingers on the button because I knew. Okay, now we'll go. I was like, there it is. That's exactly what I was waiting for. Venusaur, good boy, take him out. Let's go. Sludge Bomb, take him out. One shot, everybody. Freaking cause all this destruction. Let's go. Venusaur's so good. All right, next game. We're met with a Glade. Good matchup for me. We resist all the quick moves. They swap, and we have the Ampharos coming back here. If you're like, wow, this is a lot of Ampharos. Look, it's the algorithm. Plus, for the people who don't like when I say that, it is a very meta Pokemon, okay? I personally use it all the time, too. But to see it this many games in a row, I mean, it's fine with me. I'll take it out. So down it goes there. We have used the shield at this point, though. If they want to bring in that Glade, oh, heck yeah, be my guest, be my guest. Unfortunately, they're going to be able to win CMP with higher attack here. And Leaf Blade's not very effective, but that is a Shadow Glade, so it will be able to take us out. They do have a Excadrill in the back. Okay, sounds good. So I get one Incinerate through, and I'm kind of calculating what I need to do here because it looks like they're going to really start farming up a lot and start spamming me here. So I felt it was going to be best to just let this go. We survive it. Amazing. Perfect. Now I do believe they are going to try to farm us down for the remainder here. So what's going to happen is we need to get in as many quick moves as possible. One Incinerate. That's all I need, baby. There we go. We're good. And down they go. We are going to go ahead and use this shield because, of course, the Drill Run will take us out. And we go straight for the Shadow Ball to take out this Glade Shadow, which I do have one. I haven't tested it out. Actually, I use it for one game. I'm going to be honest. And I was immediately hard countered and I said, I'm good. I'm going to use it another time. Venusaur, bad lead for them. They swap into their Walrein and we bring in our Feraligatr. Going to go ahead and go for the Crunch here. You could run Ice Beam on it, which isn't bad at all. I mean, I just prefer Crunch myself. I just find myself using it a lot more. And specifically in this situation here, if I was going up against a water type, I don't have any, super effective charge moves if I had that. But with Crunch, we're looking good here, as you can see. So Earthquake, we will survive that. I don't know if Shadow Claw, I'm pretty sure I could have. Maybe it would have been close. Just to be sure, let's go ahead and just take them out. We're low enough. That's perfectly fine. Bringing in their Empoleon to farm us up. We're not looking good. This thing is super effective to both of the Pokemon that we do have. So we will shield that up. Let's see if we can get a catch going on here. Yep, there you go. Waiting for it. Swap immediately into the Skeledirge, and here is my win con. So we were in a bad position because the Empoleon is going to be able to overtake everything that we have, right? What we need to do is build up a lot of energy and really put the pressure on them with the Skeledirge, seeing that we resist everything with the Venusaur. Look at this. I mean, it's starting to add up here, but, All right, so we're going to go ahead and throw the Shadow Ball. We resist the Steel Wing, so they're going to have to throw. Or they have... Oh, they let it go. Maybe they thought I was going to bait them. Who knows? But we take that win. Looking good. All right, next game. What are we going to see here? A Nidoqueen. All right, shaking it up. Got a little bit of a different lead here. And I do believe it started throwing those at me, as a matter of fact. Isn't it fun? Isn't it so funny to see it for the people who understand? It's crazy. It's cool. But it is a ground type, so, not looking good for me. We're going to shield this up, going to call that Earth Power, and they did let that Shadow Ball go, unfortunately. They're going to be retreating and bringing in their Tentacruel. Okay, so I think I'm going to bring in the Feraligatr. Okay, yeah, makes sense. So we get a shield out of them there, and more than likely this is going to be a Scold, which is not very effective, but still doing quite a freaking bit, okay? And we're going to go for that good old Crunch. Yet again, Crunch coming in handy for me. If I had Ice Beam, I'd be screwed. Lowering the defense there. A Scold is going to take us out, so yeah, I'm not using my other shield here right now. What I do want to... I think I bring in a Skeledirge? Okay, yeah, let's go for it. Going for the Shadow Ball. Oh, that was close. All right, we didn't tap it, so we're going to let this go. Call a Poison Fang. Oh my goodness, this is clutch. Let's get it. Let's get it. So they lowered my defense here. We have to remember Tentacruel's probably got a charge move, but we're immediately throwing, and they do have a Poliwrath in the back, so they've got double grass or double water. I bring in the Venusaur, and again, we're going to see another Poliwrath backing out from the Venusaur. Let's go. Ultra Premier. Thank you, Niantic. It's about time. 1000% great lead up against an Alolan Sandslash Shadow. We would take him out in like 3 quick moves. They bring in a Lantern XL. Okay, very good. We're going to go ahead and bring in our Venusaur, which is going to shut it down. But we can't sleep on it too much because, as you just seen there, that Thunderbolt, that wasn't very effective. One more will take us out, so we're going to go ahead and take care of business. But make sure we have energy ready to go for the Sandslash here. As you can see, we're still able to put on this pressure and take them out if they're not careful here. So let's see what happens. And that's a wrap, folks. There's your Venusaur taking out everything. Let's get it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!